guys, today I want to talk a little bit about patrol rifles. Now, this spins out of a conversation I was having with a friend of mine. We were trying to define what a patrol rifle was. And needless to say, we couldn't agree on that. But to me, that kind of plays into what a patrol rifle is, or the definition of a quote-unquote patrol rifle, in that it can mean a lot of things to a lot of people. If you're law enforcement, for instance, a lot of departments will allow their officers to carry their own personal patrol rifles, their own personal ARs, as long as it meets the criteria. And so they can have whatever optics they want on it, whatever slings, vertical grips, AFGs, whatever it may be. They can kind of customize it to them, and that is their quote-unquote patrol rifle. Somebody in the military, patrol rifle is basically whatever they hand you and they say, here you go, here's your rifle. To a lot of old school SHTF preppers, a lot of people I used to hang out with, used to do a lot of videos on YouTube. The perfect quote-unquote patrol rifle was something like an old, at the time, $89, $99 Mosin Nagant, because you could buy them by the crate. Go buy 5 or 10 of them for a few $100s. You could buy some spam cams and ammo, and if anything ever happened, if the proverbial shit ever did hit the fan in that particular disastrous scenario, you had a bunch of rifles that you could hand out to family and friends and neighbors. You could load them all up with a rifle, some extra ammo, some stripper clips, and you could kind of collectively patrol the area or the neighborhood or whatever it is and keep your area safe. So again, it means a lot of things to a lot of people. I have a very specific definition of what a patrol rifle is or what it should be, and I want to share that with you here real quick and kind of give you my opinion on why maybe a patrol rifle is a rifle you might want to think about picking up. And here it is. This is what I would define as the perfect patrol rifle. Now, I know a lot of people are going to disagree, and that's fine. As I said, the term patrol rifle can mean a lot of things to a lot of people. To me, it means an effective, efficient fighting and defensive tool, but it also means that it should be the definition of keep it simple, stupid, period. And the reason being to me is in and of itself pretty simple. I want something as a patrol rifle that if I have to grab it instead of kind of my go-to defensive rifle, I can pick it up and run it efficiently, effectively, as a fighting tool, as a defensive tool, and I want it to be simple. But the same thing can be said for if I have to hand this rifle off to my son, to my wife, to my brother-in-law, to a friend, to a neighbor. I want them to be able to pick it up and instantly be able to run it. I want it to be the definition of simple, okay, but yet still effective. What we've got here is a very, very simple, basic setup, but it's a very good setup. We got a 16-inch barrel, we got fixed front sight, mid-length gas system, so a little bit lighter on the recoil. Got a basic 2-point sling, got a carry handle there that takes care of the sighting system, fixed stock, and we got extra ammo in a pouch here. Very, very simple, yet effective as a defensive tool or as a fighting tool if you ever had to use it for that or hand it off to somebody else to be used for that particular scenario or situation. Keep it simple, stupid. That's kind of what I like to live by, but especially when we're talking about a patrol rifle that would have to possibly suit many different needs or scenarios or even individuals who would be operating it. Now, as far as why you might want one, I understand not everybody wants to go and buy a rifle, especially an AR, and spend hundreds of dollars putting something together that's just going to be a backup to their rifle or something they're going to hand off to somebody else. I get that. But if you are so inclined to be a little bit more prepared, to have something to hand off to your wife or to your husband or to a family member or a friend or a neighbor or whatever, this is a great way to go. Keep it simple, but yet keep it an effective and efficient fighting tool. So there you go. There's my 2 cents on patrol rifles. I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions or comments, leave that stuff down below. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. We will talk to you later. Thanks, guys.